All right, guys. Seeing that you probably did a lot of these, let's start at the end and work our way back. Okay, let's start with the elimination. I need one of these guys to kill itself off. Thank you, Y's, for already doing that for me. So the Y's are going to kill each other off. 5Y's and negative 5Y's, they're dead. So 3X's and 2X's is 5X's. 15 and 10 is 25. All top versus bottom, the 5. And X's are 5s. Okay, if X's are 5s, then I can pick either, I'm going to say 3X plus 5Y equals 15. If X's are 5s, that means 3 times 5 plus 5Y's is 15. 15 plus 5Y's is 15. I'm going to minus the 15, minus the 15. And it turns out 5Y's are 0. That doesn't mean no solution. The letters didn't go away. Y's are 0. So in this one, X's are 5s, Y's are 0s. In this one, we need one of the letters to kill itself off. If we could just multiply this one by negative 2, that'll make this 6 X's, 4 Y's, and 14. But the negative switches all their signs. So now this is negative, now this is positive, now this is negative. Okay, so negative 6X's and positive 6X's dead. 4 Y's and 3 Y's is 7 Y's. Negative 14 and positive 21, the positives win by 7. Divide by 7. And Y's are 1s. All right, if Y's are 1s, then 6X's plus 3 Y's is 21. I can pick either, but Y's are 1s. So this is 3 times 1. 6X's plus 3 times 1 equals 21. 6X's plus 3 equals 21. So 6X's are 18 once I minus the 3 from both sides. Top versus bottom, the 6. And X's are 3s. So we got 3s for the X's, 1s for the Y's. Make sure you put them in the right order. All right, these ones, tough because what do I turn them into? I'm going to multiply this side by 3 and this side by negative 2. So that makes this 6X's plus 15 Y's equals negative 24. It makes this negative 6X's minus 8 Y's equals positive 10, negative times negative. All right, thank you, X's, for killing yourself. 15 Y's and negative 8 Y's, the positives win by 7, equals negative 24 versus positive 10, the negatives win by 14. Top versus bottom, the 7, and Y's are negative 2s. All right, I'll go 3X's plus 4 Y's, but Y's are negative 2s. So I'll plug in negative 2 equals negative 5. 3X's minus 8 equals negative 5. I'll add 8. 3X's equal positive 3. Divide by 3. X's equal 1s. So this is 1 comma negative 2. All right, over here, let's see. I can get 6's and 9's to be 18's. So I'll multiply this one by negative 3. So negative 24X minus 18Y's equals negative 30. I'll multiply this one by positive 2's, and I get 24X's plus 18Y's equal positive 32. All right, let's do this. Thank you, Y's. That's what I was shooting for. But X's also killed each other off. All right, I have no letters in this. I have nothing on this side. This is going to be a weird problem. Negative 30 and positive 32, the positives win by 2. When your letters go completely away, it's going to be infinity solutions or no solutions. This is never true. 0 does not equal 2. Never. No solution. Okay, so there's that sentence. Let's keep going up. All right, solve with substitution. This is hi, hello. Here's the word hi. Here's the word hello. All right, there's the word hi. I'm going to replace it with the word hello, which is 3x minus 5 equals 8x minus 15. I'm going to minus 3x's from this side, minus 3x's from that side. Add 15 to this side, add 15 to this side, dead. 10 equals positive 5x's divided by 5, and x's are 2's. If I go up this way and plug it in, y's equal 3 times 2 minus 5. 3 times 2 is 6. Minus 5 is 1. So we've got 2 comma 1. Over here, same thing. There's hi. There's hello. This time the hi is in the middle of the sentence. That's fine. You can replace the word anywhere it is. So I'm going to take out the hi, replace it with replace it with hello. So we'll go for x minus 10. The whole rest of the sentence is the same. Now we got a little Starbucks. 2x plus positive 3 times 4x is plus 12x. Positive 3 minus 10 is minus 30 equals 12. I've got 2 of the x's on this side, so that's 14 x's minus 30 equals 12. I'll add 30, add 30. 14 x's equal 42 divided by 14. And 42 divided by 14 is 3. All right, so x's are 3's. Let's go back up to here. If x's are 3's, then 4 times 3 is 12. Is 12 minus 10 y's are 2's. So we've got 3, 2. There's our answer. All right, let's see. Solve by graphing. Okay. This guy starts right now at positive 5. That's right there. This guy starts off at positive 1. That's right there. This guy goes down $2 every 3 days. So he's going down $2 every 3 days. Okay. Now I'll do the past, which means he was richer in the past, but this is a negative slope. He's getting poorer in the future. This guy is losing $2 every day, down $2 every day, which is weird. This looks like they never hit, right? They're never going to hit. They're getting further apart, which means they hit in the past somewhere. Negative 2, negative 2. There they go, right there. All right, they hit in the past. So this means 3 days ago, negative 3, 3 days ago, they both had $7. Negative 3, 7 is where they intersect. All right, powers rules. Right, we have our building. Nothing plus minus multiplication divide powers. Addition, sorry, there's nothing we can do. We leave them separate entities. Subtraction, sorry, nothing we can do. We cannot combine powers with subtraction. Multiplication, 1 less than multiplication is addition, but the regular part, regular numbers, regular multiply. The powers part, 1 less is addition. Division, normal numbers, normal division. The powers part, 1 less than division, is subtraction. This one, normal numbers, normal powers. 8 to the second power is 64. Powers of powers, 1 less than powers is multiplication. There we go. All right, up here, let's see if we can get, if I multiplied everything by 12, that would be really easy to get rid of 4s. 12 divided by 4 is 3 times, so that makes that 9x. Minus, 14, carry the 1, minus 84 equals. 12 divided by 3 is 4, so times 2x is 8x. Plus 120. Is this right? Did I do this right? Or did I just write random stuff? I don't know. All right, let's see. Minus 8x, x equals plus 84, x equals 204. Did it work out right? Weird. Okay, x equals 204 is what I got. Let's see if that, I think that's right. Yeah, I don't see a mistake. Yeah, I think it's right. Wow. All right, how far apart are these? Let's see, the 24 and the 18, those are 6 apart. The 20 and the 12 are 8 apart. If I square them, I get 36 and 64. I add them together, I get 100. I take the square root of that. These are 10 apart. Over here, how far apart are 5 and 0? They're 5 apart. How far are 6 and 4 apart? They're 2 apart. Let's square them, add them together, and take the square root. So that's 25 plus 4. Take the square root. That's the square root of 29. If I have to estimate that, that's between 5 and 6. That's between 25 and 36. It's 5 away from there. It's 7 away from there. So it's closer to this. I would say 5.4. All right, let's keep going up backwards. Okay, what if 5x minus 6 is 10? What if 5x minus 6 is negative 10? How would I know? I wouldn't. Let's add 6. Let's add 6. So 5x equals 16. 5x equals negative 4 top versus bottom to 5. In this side, x equals 16/5. On this side, x equals -4/5. Those are your two answers. X could equal -6 or equal 16/5 or -4/5. Over here, let's see. What if 2/3 x minus 4 equals 7? What if 2/3 x minus 4 equals -7? Let's add 4, add 4, add 4. And when we do this, we get 2/3 x equals 11, and 2/3 x equals negative. The negatives win by 3. All right, to get rid of a top 2 and a bottom 3, do the opposite. And let's see, dead, x equals 33 halves. And over here, dead, x equals -9 halves. There's my two answers. All right, let's see. Up here, absolute value. Turn them into pink numbers, 36, 81, 64, 16. These ones I can add together because they're on the corner, so that would make 80. This one, I would subtract them. So 81 minus 36, what is that? 45. So we got to take the square roots of those, square root of 80 and the square root of 45. Let's see, simplify or estimate. It says, okay, square root of 45, that's between 36 and 49. It's 4 away from here. It's 9 away from there. It's way closer to this side. I would say 6.8, 6.7, 6.8, somewhere in there. This one, 80, is really close to 81. So as close as I can get to 9, so 8.9 would be a good guess. This one, simplify. Let's see. The biggest pink number I can turn this into, square root of 25 times 2. So this is 5 root 2. All right, this is the square root of 100 times 2 divided by 2. So that's 10 times the square root of 2 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So this is 5 root 2. This is, let's see, the square root of 18 I can write as the square root of 9 times the square root of 2. And I'm also going to multiply that by 6. So this is 6 times 3 times the square root of 2, which is 18 times the square root of 2. All right, square root of 24, let's see, that is, what would that be? 4 goes in, is that it? 4? Yeah, so it's just the square root of 4 times the square root of 6, which is 2 root 6. This is the square root of 100 times the square root of 7. So this is 10 root 7. All right, estimate these. Let's see. I don't want to. I feel like you guys should have done these. Okay, I'm going to call it right now. I'm tired. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Turn this in. Good job. Later.